Hi Taurus, I'm going to do your general reading for the second half of December 2022, and also you and all signs. This reading is valid for Taurus, Sun, Moon, whatever placement resonates for you, and it's also a cross-watcher read. So let's just see what we get. My name is Molly. If you'd like to know anything about me, I will put something in the description box below. Thank you. So I hope everyone's doing good this morning, and I thank you for being here with me. Just trying to get comfortable. I had a hard time with the setup this morning, but I think we got it. Well, we're going with it, whether we got it or not. So let's see. Let's see what we have for Taurus. Okay, so we do have the Ace of Cups reversed. Okay, so someone holding back. I have the Emperor. Okay, just real serious energy, someone holding back. I do have the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the spread, so that is telling the story pretty well. And here's the Four of Wands. That's here in our outgoing energy position, but it's still there, one of the best cards you could get. So we have people reacting to each other is what I'm getting here, which, you know, obviously often happens. I do have the Five of Pentacles reversed, someone being let in just a little bit, just like that Ace of Cups there reversed. The love is there, but it's held back a little. We do have the Four of Pentacles reversed, kind of going with the flow as we go forward, learning not to hold on so tight, and reflecting back to our Four of Wands, building some sort of foundation, as well as our Emperor for reading. Okay, we do have the Six of Wands reversed. We do have the Sun, wonderful card. We have, the Ten of Cups, like even better maybe. And we do have the Three of Cups, okay, outcome. So, you know, and what we're not seeing, bottom of the deck, the Three of Wands. Okay, so, you know, I do get from this card here someone turning their back to the situation, and that is reflected back with our Ace of Cups reversed and also our Five of Pentacles reversed. Someone was left out in the cold. They're probably being let in just a little bit here since it is reversed. And also the Ace of Cups reversed, someone who's hesitant to nurture the relationship. Okay, and the reason being is because of the Knight of Wands energy here at the bottom of the spread. So either Taurus or your partner, you feel that someone's just kind of in and out. There's not a lot of consistency. And what we're looking for here is stability with the Emperor energy, the Four of Pentacles energy, and the Four of Wands. Four is a very stable card. It talks about foundation. Someone doesn't feel in this connection that there's a proper foundation, and so they're pulling back. They're starting to pull back. I think they were all in and they got kind of hurt because this guy, oh, I'm all in, I'm all excited. You know, Knight of Wands energy, it's all about, you know, infatuation and attention, which has now been removed with our Six of Wands reversed here. I feel that card for this spread for you guys here. Someone's removed their attention and their energy, or a lot of it, from the connection. You may be in separation, you may not. Okay, you do have the Knight of Wands, and again, this is that in and out energy, that lack of consistency that people in general find so maddening. But I think a lot of people these days, Taurus or otherwise, we have Aries on the board, more Aries with the Sun energy, Leo as well, you know, which is rough when you have two fixed signs, but that's a whole other story. Knight of Wands energy is fire energy, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo, and you know, you can't have, people are catching on to that whole in and out thing. We need consistency and stability, and that's what this is all about. That's what our conflict is about here, Taurus. I don't get that it's a real big conflict. I get a lot of love. This is the marriage card. A lot of you will call this the Four of Wands, the twin flame card with the 1111. Okay, we also have the Ten of Cups here, which is the most love you can have. It's, you know, long-lasting marriage, happy home, everything's wonderful, and that's the key to our spread. Someone wants that. The other person is being very inconsistent, very in and out with this Knight of Wands energy, and so the other person is like, no, I'm going to pull back my attention, I'm going to pull back my energy, I'm not going to accept this sort of behavior. Now, the Knight of Wands here, he's upright, and so that does indicate that you know, he's good. He doesn't have bad intentions doing this. This is more like, rather than a toxic person or a toxic situation, it's more like a clueless person. Like, oh, I didn't know that that wasn't okay. Yeah, it's not okay. You're dealing with very serious energy here. I know this is an Aries card, but the Emperor is real serious and, you know, fixed energy. Even though, again, it's just, I know we're doing Taurus. It's Aries energy, but it's the serious side of Aries, you know. And again, this is for all placements, all Taurus placements. A lot of Aries people do have that Taurus placement, or they're dealing with a Taurus, and very structured, the way that we expect things to be. And you know, the other person doesn't appreciate the attention being pulled back, and they want that attention, and so they're going to come back in, I feel, and offer something stable. You guys are probably already speaking again with these two cards, being let in a little bit, back in from out of the cold, or maybe they just want to come out of the cold because someone's hesitant. It's like, I'm not going to continue nurturing this connection when you're not giving me anything. You're not giving me the consistency that I need to feel safe in the connection. Okay, we do have the Sun card. Okay, not to overlook this one. It's the best card in the deck. If you're here wondering if your Taurus is going to come back, or if you're a Taurus wondering if your partner is going to come back, this is a yes. However, I do have all the individual signs, and we'll get more specific with each sign dealing with Taurus. Okay, but this is a yes. This is happy marriage, happy reconnection. You know, it's not even bringing something back. I don't think this connection has totally died. It's like, no, you're not getting all of my love unless you're giving me something equal. You know, I'm not giving you my attention. Maybe I'm going to date other people now with our third party Three of Cups energy. I'm going to run around and have fun and do my thing, and you can't have all of me if you're not coming correctly and providing a proper foundation here. Okay, I don't get the Three of Cups as cheating here. I just get, like I said, resonant to the bottom of our deck, what we're not seeing, the Three of Wands. This person has turned their back to you. Okay, someone's turning their back in this connection. They know that they've made a good effort, and they also know deep down that you're a good person, and you're going to figure this out, and you're going to come in and offer what is supposed to be offered according to them and their serious energy. Okay, so I think someone is wanting to be let back in from the cold, and they're going to do what it takes. That's what that's looking like here, Taurus. So let's go sign by sign. Taurus, if you are dealing with an Aries, I do have pay attention to the red flags. Okay, I also have the Temperance reversed, the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and it's time for me to heal now. Okay, so I think with these cards being reversed, and also pay attention to the red flags, I get that someone in the relationship wasn't paying attention to the red flags. They had their rose-colored glasses on, and at first they might not have noticed the flakiness, and now it's like, hey, wait a minute, this sucks, this doesn't feel good. I need to really pull back my energy and take care of myself now. And as time passes with our Wheel of Fortune, you know, typically when the seasons change, I don't want to say December 21st, that's obviously what we're getting to in about 6 days, December 21st and March 21st, somewhere in that time frame, I think the person will come back around. You know, I'm going to take care of myself, and you're going to do the work on yourself so that this works and we don't have those red flags. Okay, I've taken off the rose-colored glasses. Taurus, if you're dealing with another Taurus, you have deception. Okay, you also have the Ace of Swords reversed, the Ten of Wands reversed, and sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Okay, so somewhere in the Taurus-Taurus connection, someone feels deceived. For some reason, I don't get that the betrayal or deceit is quite as bad as that person is seeing. It's almost like when you do ignore the red flags, and then you take it to the other extreme, we're like, oh my god, they're the worst person in the world. I don't get that here. I do get that you're in separation with that Ten of Wands reversed. That is a separation card. We also have the Ace of Swords, communication reversed. We're not speaking. You know, sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Okay, so, you know, on both sides, someone needs to, you know, give a little more in the connection, and the other person needs to realize that, you know, yes, someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. That was just that person, especially if it was a very short relationship, like 3 to 6 months, putting their best foot forward like people do in the beginning. You know, you got to allow for a little bit of that. Okay. Taurus, if you are dealing with a Gemini, I do have unrequited love. I have the Ten of Cups reversed, the Ten of Pentacles reversed, and I wish things could be different. again, I'm getting, as far as this unrequited love, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. At the moment, yeah, I think that the attention's been taken away, and there's a person in this connection going, I don't know what's going on here with my Taurus or my Gemini. Odd match, Taurus and Gemini. I'm a Gemini. I've never had a relationship with a Taurus, but I have a lot of people around me who have. So I understand, Taurus moon, like I said, this is for all placements. I have no Taurus placements either. But anyways, with the Ten of Cups reversed and the Ten of Pentacles reversed, the energy is actually there for a very long-term connection, as odd a match as I may find this personally, because there's a fascination. One of you seems to be really fascinated with the other, is what I'm picking up on. I wish things could be different. You know what? That person's going to come around and make that wish happen. Not to be all optimistic here, but just with the cards that we started out, just, there's definitely a coming back together of the majority of you if you're Taurus or dealing with the Taurus placement. Unrequited love right now, absolutely. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Someone's turning their back. They're saying, you know what? You didn't treat me well. That's a huge turnoff. I'm not going to be here for that. And they've taken their attraction down. But I wish things could be different. They don't deep down want that. I don't feel that they don't love you back if you're Taurus dealing with the Gemini. If you are a Taurus dealing with a Cancer, I do have past life relationship. I do have the Knight of Pentacles. I have the Ace of Wands reversed. And I have, we both know I am not the one for you. I think that in this connection, it's quite possible someone's living in the past. There seems to be, what I'm picking up on between Taurus and Cancer, a very solid reason, and I'm getting family, children, this sort of thing, that makes it very, very hard to come together in this life in the physical world. Not that I'm even saying I believe in past lives. I think this is more like in our past, and I'm getting like in 1980, so maybe you're a much older couple, but or maybe the kids were born in 1980, I don't know, but in our past, maybe it was 8 days ago, 8 years ago, whatever, we were this smoking hot couple. You see that? You probably can't see it, but you guys might know these romance angel cards. And, it's just not there now. We got the Ace of Wands reversed. That attraction is truly not there. This is something that isn't coming together in the physical. Can't come together right now. We both know that I am not the one for you. And I think the Knight of Pentacles, whom I love, is the slow, steady energy. Very careful with what he does. He's practical. You know what? This can't come together in the physical, at least right now. I keep getting that 8. I don't know where I'm getting that 8 from. Maybe 8 months from now it can, which is a long time from now. Maybe 8 years from now. But right now, it is absolutely in our past and not practical. And I'm just not feeling it. We both know I'm not the one for you right now, Taurus, if you're dealing with Cancer. As we go into Leo, Taurus Leo, which I saw in the spread, we have stay optimistic about your love life, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And that Sun card is also about optimism. Okay, I love that. We also have the Page of Pentacles reversed, so no communication right now. And the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Someone's really holding back. I get that there's a money issue also between the two of you if you're dealing with a Leo. I also see my life is not as together as it seems. Yeah, so stay optimistic if you're in separation with a Leo. If you're not in separation, you're still together, but someone's taken their attention way back. Stay optimistic. It's not going to help anything to be pessimistic about it. Someone's putting on a show, pulling back that energy. My life is not as together as it seems. They're not happy about it. I think they felt that it was necessary to do. And they, as far as Ace of Pentacles, that can be investment. I'm holding back my investment. I don't want to invest all my time and trust in you because I don't see the payoff right now. I don't want to put all this very valuable time and who I am into this connection if I'm not getting anything back. So they're holding that back for now. But they are putting on a show. So stay optimistic. Nobody can put on a show forever. We do have, if you are dealing with a Virgo Taurus, I do have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. I also have the Lovers reversed, which is interesting. I have the Emperor, like I said, reflecting back to that energy, that stability, that foundation. I feel you even though we are apart. Yeah, of course you do, because this is true love. I get with the Lovers reversed, again, reflecting back to the spread, someone not happy about the amount of effort the other person was putting in, and so therefore they're pulling back their energy as well. That's the analytical thing to do, rather than stay and nag that person. You know what? If you can pull back, I can pull back too. I mean, what else are you going to do? Well, there's many things to do. We're not going to get into that. But anyways, the Lover's reverse, though, and the Three of Cups as an outcome, I think there was some third-party energy here. If you, Taurus, are dealing with a Virgo, someone who has a connection still to the mother of their children, the father of their children, there's a third party, and it may be more serious than that. Someone that they don't have children with is hanging around, and the person's not putting that boundary in place. That's what I'm getting here. However, I'm also getting the strongest message for you guys, and as far as this working long term, the true love card, and I feel you, even though we're apart, you probably dream about each other. There's a foundation, a stability here, and I think that you guys can get past this situation, third party or not. Taurus, if you are dealing with a Libra, we do have very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. I think there's a lack of clarity here. Do you want this person or not? If you want it, just decide and allow the universe to bring it in. Okay? We do have the Three of Wands, like I said, someone turning their back to the connection. We have the Nine of Wands, the guardedness. Okay, so someone's really guarded here. They've really pulled back, and I'm afraid to contact you. Yeah, they're afraid. They think they're going to be rejected. Everybody has a fear of rejection, to some point. But decide. This is what I want, okay? This is what I want. How long am I going to wait for this person to contact me? Maybe forever. Maybe they're the ones who need to offer an apology or whatever the case may be. Maybe I'm going to wait 30 days and then I'm going to say something and see how that goes. Because the other person is afraid, and people legitimately are afraid of rejection, and they are afraid of being the one who reaches out, and that messes with the power dynamic. If you're dealing with a Libra. If you are dealing with a Scorpio, Taurus, okay, it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay, I have the Five of Pentacles reversed, wants to be let back in from the cold. The Two of Wands, obstacles, and we will be together again. Okay, so if you're dealing with a Scorpio, you are most likely not together, but I think that one or both of you know that you will be together again. There are some obstacles. You guys are at a crossroads with our Two of Wands reversed. Five of Pentacles, let me back in from the cold, and it's safe. You are safe with this person if you are a Scorpio-Taurus connection. Taurus, if you are dealing with a Sagittarius, I have playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I do have the Tower as well. It's funny because I'm hearing, why so serious, like the Joker, and then I have the Fool, okay? So the Fool, because, he looks like a Joker in this deck here. And I want to tell you how I feel, okay? So your person's ready to talk. If you guys are not in separation, they're ready to talk about serious things. The problem is, we need to lighten up in this connection. You got the Tower, that's self-destructive energy. You know better. You've probably over-talked the connection. If this is a Taurus-Sagittarius thing, maybe it's time to just observe. Step back and observe. The Three of Wands is an observer. Let's just see what happens. Let's lighten it up. Let's be playful. Let's have a good Christmas. Let's have fun. And yeah, tell me how you feel when we're in separation. We come back together, one, good terms. Timing is everything. When the time is right, let's tell each other how we feel. But right now, let's just keep it light. And like I said, why so serious? If we are Taurus dealing with a Capricorn, chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. And then I do have the Strength card reversed, which is kind of like lust. And I was thinking too, before I pulled those cards, like, wow, I bet you that's a good combination. Seven of Cups. Okay, so it's kind of up in the air right now. Something's up in the air, and I replay our conversations over and over. You know what this is? I get, for some of you, a lot of you probably, if you are a Taurus in connection with a Capricorn, this is something that was a short-lived relationship, 2 months, 3 months, something stupid small like that. And it's like, you didn't get to that power struggle phase. So it's still in that honeymoon, like, oh, why are we not talking? I'm still thinking thinking about this person. I can't stop thinking about them. We replay the conversations over and over. I'm still super, super, super attracted to this person. It's up in the air. We have unfinished business. You guys are absolutely coming back together if you are in separation, Capricorn and Taurus. If you are just taking the attention and communication down a notch for whatever reason, I think it'll kick back up. This is a really strong bond on a physical level if you are dealing with a Capricorn. Taurus, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, I have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. I have the Page of Swords. So there's your communication, unexpected communication, and also spying. You guys are probably watching each other on social media. You might be watching this reading as a cross-watcher. I do have the King of Pentacles coming back together. We're going to talk about him because it's very Taurus energy. And we do have, you came closer than anyone. Okay, so with that, I think someone's really guarded. People see the world through their own filter. And it could very well be that they perceive everyone as not putting enough attention in and not putting enough of a foundation when it just isn't true. And I think with the spying and also a lot of thinking with our Page of Swords and sudden communication, there will be sudden communication because the other person's going to have a breakthrough and go, wait a minute, I'm seeing this through my own filter. That person really wasn't as neglectful as I thought. And when you reconcile with them or prior to that, maybe you need some time for yourself, a retreat. Maybe you need to go on a little trip with this person when you are in communication again and seeing each other again. If you are apart, you came closer than anyone. Well, I think you're still going to go forward with our King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles always says to me, you will see this person again. This is a very Taurus energy. It's Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, someone who's serious, someone who's focused on their money. They know what they want and they don't put up with nonsense. Okay, so it's like, you know what, that person's acting weird, they're seeing things their own weird way, I'm going to just let them figure that out, and not in a non-communicative way. I think there's been communication, the person's not getting it, they still see it through their filter. It's like, okay, you know what, wow, unexpected breakthrough, I get it, oh my gosh, and this is Aquarius energy, the Page of Swords, I get it, okay, I'm coming in, I'm going to communicate and say, you know what, I shouldn't have done that. I screwed up. I was seeing things through my own screwed up filter is what I'm getting here if you're dealing with an Aquarius. And Taurus, if you're dealing with a Pisces, I get wedding, which makes sense because I'm thinking that's probably a good match too. The situation involves marriage. Okay, I did have that marriage card, that twin flame card, that Four of Wands. The energy was leaving because things are kind of funny right now, but we can definitely bring that back in. We had our 10 of Cups, the most love you can have. It's great. You do have the Star reversed. I get someone very depressed about this connection, the way it's going right now. The Three of Pentacles reversed. There's definitely a lack of teamwork here, and you were the best thing in my life. I actually get someone going, you know what, I've been with you a long time by now, you should know if you want to commit to me, you should know if you want to marry me. You don't, you're not taking steps in that direction. I'm going to have to take my attention way back. I'm going to see other people. I'm going to do what's best for me. And the other person going, no, you were the best thing in my life. I don't want to lose you to one of these other people. With the three here, the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Wands on the bottom, and the Three of Cups as an outcome, I do think there may be a third party that's just a catalyst. That person is now seeing other people like, no, I don't want that. I need to get serious here. That's what I have, Taurus, if you're dealing with a Pisces. So thank you all for being here with me, and I hope you have a great day. I appreciate you being here. Thanks.